Hello guys, welcome to my channel and to my first art haul. I don't know what about you, but I really enjoy watching art hauls, especially when I'm thinking about trying out new materials. I like to see how they perform before actually buying them, so I thought I'd film a haul myself. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All the materials I'm going to show you are from the German art store Idee Kreativmarkt because they had a huge sale going on at the beginning of the month and I couldn't resist. This haul mostly consists of different kinds of pens and pencils, but also some paint. First, I got a Posca pen in light green. I don't have a lot of Poscas, I just buy random colors here and there and slowly build my collection. Then I got a Pilot Color Eno 0.7 mechanical pencil in purple and some spare leads, also in purple. I never had one of these before, so I'm really curious to see how it performs. Also, I got two Faber-Castell pencils in 2B and HB because my HB pencil is almost used up and I somehow lost my 2B pencil, which is my favorite. And I lost it at home, that's quite an achievement. I don't know, I tend to lose art supplies every now and then, and weeks or months later they reappear in the most random places. Does that also happen to you, or is it just me? Let me know in the comments. Next up are two tubes of Schminke Akademie gouache paint. If you've watched my recent sketchbook tour, you've probably noticed that I've been using a lot of gouache lately and I needed to get some backup tubes. And last but not least, I got a set of Ecoline watercolor brush pens, which I've been wanting to try for a long time, so I'm very excited to try them out. Here's a little overview of the materials I got. I will use them for real artworks in future videos, but for now, let's get swatching. For the swatches, I'm using the Clairefontaine Paint On Mixed Media paper, which is one of my favorite papers and actually quite affordable. I got the Pilot Color Eno pencil because I wanted to try sketching in color, which I could absolutely do with my regular colored pencils, but in general I prefer drawing with mechanical pencils because I like that the tip is always sharp and you don't have to sharpen them yourself. And I really like the shade of purple. However, I kind of thought that it would be way darker. I guess it's a rather light shade because the lead is quite hard, which is not a bad thing at all because this will be very good for details. Next up is the Posca pen. It's the PC1M Posca pen with a 0.7 bullet shaped nib. In case you don't know, I run a small Etsy shop in which I sell mainly hand-painted records, and I prefer to do outlines and details with Posca pens rather than with the brushes and acrylic paint that I use for the base colors. And I needed to get a lighter green because I only had a dark green, and I think they go together really well. If you want to take a look at my Etsy shop, it's linked down in the description box. The Ecoline brush pens were the products I was most excited for. I already have the Arteza Real brush pens and I really like them, but I kinda wanted to know if I like the Ecoline brush pens more. Because one, the Arteza ones have real bristles and the Ecoline ones have the typical brush pen nibs, so they are more similar to markers. And two, the color selection of the Arteza ones makes it a little harder to blend. I have the set of 24 colors and they are all very vibrant but quite different. You can still blend them if you use water, however, the blending of the Ecoline ones is even without water really smooth. The paper didn't hold up that well, but it's not real watercolor paper, so it's absolutely fine. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in a comparison between the Arteza Real brush pens and the Ecoline watercolor brush pens, then I'll make a video on that. Last but not least, the Schminke gouache paint. I have used Arteza gouache in the past and I really like the paint. However, I just can't open the Prussian blue tube anymore because the lid is stuck, so the only way to use the paint would be to cut the tube open. And I don't want to do that because it would probably end up in quite a mess. And my black gouache was empty, so I got a new one. And can we take a moment to appreciate how pigmented the black gouache is? I can't wait to work with these colors. Maybe I'll move from Arteza to Schminke after all. Especially because you can't buy individual Arteza gouache colors, you always have to buy a whole set. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these materials and if you like them or not. Also, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye!